Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in. Vince Velasquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez D squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
In now, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's batting at a .385 clip. From the stretch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Altair is right there, 1 down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Number 19, Jay Bruce.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 7 homers, 13 RBIs. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altair coming on. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 7, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. to short. Pereira is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. At the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off
Ready
for
to
the Phillies,
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
center fielder,
Liner towards second, but
Altair.
right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Right
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Following balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. And at first for him following the one-out single. 4-1. Williams leads off first with one away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's 1 for 2. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-2. Fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Plawecki recovers, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Next up from New York, Kevin Plawecki, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Velasquez has a play. 1 out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Striding in, Michael Conforto. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now as Dribble Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Carlos Santana now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped high in the air. Smith is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Cabrera over to his left, 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Franco is off of first with 2 away. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Swing and a line drive, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Frazier has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The right fielder,
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce.
James Bruce.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Todd.
Ready to take his hacks again, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Pereira comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Dominic Smith. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Santana is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 2.5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Changeup, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance. Nick Williams. Base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto is after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The batter, second
Riding
baseman,
in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
now batting.
So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto on the move, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Matt Harvey. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's 1 down now.
Third baseman, number 7.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Catcher. Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Push to the right side. The tag, and he is out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hoskins is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1-1. Bounce to first. Smith ranges to his right, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Aaron Altair comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 3-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Kingery over at second. Altair is over at first with 1 away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ground ball right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ben Lively gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. This is line to left. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So now Carlos Santana. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready for another chance. Michael Franco, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Plawecki. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. Digging in to try it again, Matt Harvey. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Riding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets lead 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Bounce it to the left side. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Andrew Knapp will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Hector Neris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jay Bruce. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High pop-up. Pereira will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Quick work there. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Aaron Altair. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Taken in by Flores. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
A ball and a strike now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Nope, that's foul.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded back. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag and they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Line drive to center field. In there with base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And this is low, ball 1. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Next up for New York, Dominic Smith. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and his streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Hard hit at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez, he's there, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Diving try there by Cabrera. A for effort, but it's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Jerry's Familia comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Number 24 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Familia is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Franco on second. Alfaro at first. 1 gone. Swing and a little blooper to center. Conforto moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Center fielder, Aaron Altherr.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime against Familia, batting .500, 4 for 8. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Harvey wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Vince Velasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6.